Among the development announcements made Tuesday evening, November 5th at Terrell City Hall were projects referred to as the Terrell Market Center and the Crossroads at Terrell. Planned by the Retail Connection, a development company based in Dallas, the multi-use projects could eventually include development of a 1 million square foot regional destination with mixed uses including office, retail, service, entertainment, restaurants, and apartments.
I think it's a lot about momentum. Momentum, in my observation, momentum is upward momentum or downward momentum is a very powerful thing, and this gives us some incredible upward momentum. And I think that's going to lead good places for us. It's important to us. Terrell has always been a major trading center for our whole region, always, back from the time of when the railroads were established. And so this is going to continue that. You know, we still generate well over half of the sales tax or half the retail sales in the county, and I think it's going to put us in a position. We're just taking advantage really of a great natural geographic position.
Do you have some dollars you can share on what that impact may be?
You know, what you're telling us, initially they're expecting, now there's a difference in taxable sales and non-taxable sales. The gasoline, which is obviously probably their largest retail sales item, is not taxable locally. It's taxed by the state, but we don't get the 2 cents. You know, sales like Bruce Wood walking in, buying $100 every time he walks into Buc-ee's will.
What's 70?
Right.
You're exaggerating.
We're expecting some number that's taxable between 8 million and 15 million. And so, 2 cents of that back at the city is a good number. Now, some of it's going to be in the incentive package, but the city and EDC will benefit from part of that that's not. So, I mean, it's incredible. And it's not just the Buc-ee's. I mean, there's going to be pad sites for restaurants, hotels, and this retail thing it's all about grouping, and if they're there, maybe we need to be there. We've attracted several Fortune 500 companies easier than we have this retail development, and I hope I'm still around when all this happens. So, but it's going to be tremendous for the city and the county. And we couldn't have done it without the county. I mean, Bruce has been tremendous in helping us create this power center.
The traffic that goes up and down Interstate 20 and Highway 80 is huge, and so obviously the we'll have more and more people stopping in our county at Buc-ee's. And I think one of the meetings that I attended with Buc-ee earlier, or with Beaver earlier, was he had mentioned, we talked about the Canton Trades Day, or First Monday, and talked about the number of people, and I think he said he has just about the same number of people per year that they have, and that visit the Canton Trade Fair on First Monday. So that's pretty incredible. And I like to give my other county judges up and down Interstate 20 a hard time by telling them we're the gateway to East Texas, and also we're the gateway to the Metroplex. And so this will just add to that, and so it's going to be really great for our entire county. And I'm just tickled that
we're going to pick up travelers that, okay, we got to stay somewhere, so let's just stay at the new hotel close to Buc-ee's. And we're currently doing a study with PKF out of Houston that it'll show the need, and they are surveying people all over the county about the need for the convention part of it. We've had a lot of interest in new hotels looking, and the Buc-ee's is just going to increase that, because while these people are traveling through, a lot of them are traveling from multiple states. They've got to have some place to stay, and hopefully this will drive them there, and they'll go across the street, shop at the retail stores. I mean, it's just a great effort for us, and I think we're better positioned right now to actually get a hotel conference center built than we've probably been in years.
It's driven by tenant commitments, so we think that the first phase of this, we have commitments, like you said, tentative commitments for 4 tenants, and Retail Connection has tenants that they represent that encompass probably another 100,000 square feet of the retailer. So I think the two of us working together, the first phase would be roughly 220 to 250,000 square feet. But once that development's done, we foresee 2 to 3 more phases of development, probably eventually 500 to 600,000 square feet of retail. The Texas ICSC starts tomorrow evening and runs for a couple of days, and we'll be meeting with all these retailers at that session. And it's really, like Justin said, it's really up to them. We've gotten consent to have some of the tenants on our site plan named, and I guess at that point in time, if you went by the Retail Connection booth, you could pull it up and see who they were, but tonight I'd rather not say. You know, tedious and all tied together with co-tenancy issues, so it'll be a year of putting the leases together, and then at that point in time, you'd be ready to go out, you know, and do the construction financing and start construction. Construction will probably take 9 months to 12 months, somewhere in that time frame.
So at earliest to get.
But the good thing about it is with the development we're doing now with Buc-ee's and with Baylor, we're improving 148. We're putting traffic signals in. We're moving the off-ramp back on I-20, so it's facilitating the development of the west side of the road as well. And then I think that through the EDC, that the engineering plans are being done for changing the spur 557 frontage roads, which will also help that development. So at the point, we hope that when the project's ready to be developed, that infrastructure can be started and in place simultaneously with the opening. So that's the plan. Yeah. Nothing's guaranteed in our business. I think the one thing I told Danny and the mayor when we first came out here said it takes a long time to put these things together, and I think now they believe me.
Yeah. We do. You've convinced us, yeah.
We've had good success doing this. In our first rodeo, so we feel like we know what we're doing, and the Retail Connection obviously has a great resume as well. So
in addition to the Forney development, y'all have done development in Frisco, correct?
Yeah, we did over 1 million square feet in Frisco, the center of Preston Ridge, and most of the ancillary retail around the Stonebriar Mall, including the IKEA development. So yeah, we've done the old Shepherd Place in Plano. We did Southwest Crossing 4. So we've done over probably 15 public shopping centers. I've been in the business since 1971. So and Justin's been with me for about 7 or 8 years. And
2002, I think.
Yeah.
Things
Right.
on that side of the road. The next thing to say is, okay, we're also announcing the Retail Connection partnership on the west side of the road. And the other thing I would say is we're very much hoping, everything sort of comes in threes. The third thing we're really hoping for tonight is if the transportation bond election passes, the very most important road necessary for the Retail Connection is the Spur 557 frontage road. And as you've heard me say, that project is in the county bond election. And so, we sort of get, multiple pieces of good news tonight if everything works out as planned. The county bond election means that the roadway we need more than anything else for this Retail Connection project will have been funded, as well as the bridge right there to the north of the project, the Spur 550, the FN 148 bridge over Spur 557 is there. And so that's 3 big wins for development that I would say in Terrell. Buc-ee's coming, Retail Connection agreeing to be a partner, and then hopefully a positive vote on the bond.
But Baylor, I think's position is that they're committed to the site because they've got $16 million investment, and they made that pretty clear in a lot of our meetings. We've got a lot of money out here, and they've told us basically, we can't start development of anything vertical until the infrastructure's in place. And I think they always wanted to finish the Waxahachie facility before they moved on to Kaufman County. And I think West Huff will be here tonight and can speak for Baylor perhaps better than I can. But what we've been told is they're doing a study right now to determine what the needs are out here, and I think that their vertical development will be driven by that study, results of that study.
You as a city has just been that we're having a lot of success right now. It's great news to announce Buc-ee's, it's great news to announce the Retail Connection partnership. If we have to wait for a little while before we hear an official announcement on when Baylor is going to go vertical, we're very appreciative of the fact that Baylor is investing very, very heavily in the infrastructure.